Look at this chocolate bar. 250 calories. Enjoyed in approximately 45 seconds. To burn this off jogging, you'd need about 25 minutes. That's 25 minutes of elevated heart rate, sweaty clothes, and existential regret for less than a minute of chocolate. What if the running isn't even the best tool for the job? Today, I'm going to show you why walking, yes, actual walking, the thing your grandparents do every morning in the park, burns belly fat more effectively than sprinting your soul out on a treadmill. First, let's talk about why your belly is the last place fat disappears. You diet for 3 weeks. Your face looks hollow, your arms are shrinking, but your midsection? Completely unbothered. Still there, still proud of itself. Your body has 2 types of receptors on fat cells. Think of them like switches. Beta receptors are the green lights. When they get triggered, fat gets released and burned. You have loads of these on your face, arms, and chest. That's why those areas lean out first. Then there are alpha receptors, red lights. When activated, they tell the fat cell to lock up and hold on for dear life. And your abdominal fat, that layer sitting over your core, has a much higher concentration of these red light receptors than anywhere else on your body. Evolution put them there to protect your organs during periods of starvation. Your body genuinely believes it's doing you a favor by keeping that belly fat. It is not. Now, here's where it gets worse. High-intensity cardio, sprinting, intense intervals, all that suffering triggers a massive cortisol spike. And cortisol doesn't just stress you out mentally. Chronically elevated cortisol actively promotes abdominal fat storage. So the harder you push, the more your belly digs in. You can literally work harder and keep more belly fat. That's the trap.
Your body runs on 2 fuel sources. The first is glycogen, stored carbohydrates. Fast burning, high output. This is what your body uses when you're sprinting or lifting heavy. Think of it as rocket fuel. Great for short bursts, gone quickly. The second is body fat. Slow burning, massive reserves. Your body prefers using this for low-intensity activity that lasts a while. A major analysis of 54 studies on cardio intensity confirmed it clearly. High-intensity exercise burns primarily glycogen. Low-intensity exercise burns primarily fat. Your body isn't being lazy, it's being efficient. When you run, you're mostly burning the food you ate today. When you walk, you're burning the fat you've been storing for months. That's the actual difference. Hard cardio spikes ghrelin, your hunger hormone. So you go for a 30-minute run, burn 350 calories, feel great about yourself. Then spend the rest of the day absolutely ravenous. You eat an extra serving at dinner without even realizing it. Congratulations, you've worked out to maintain your exact current weight. Walking doesn't do that. It doesn't spike ghrelin. It doesn't leave you wrecked on the sofa avoiding stairs for the rest of the day. You can walk for an hour, burn 300 calories of actual fat, and feel completely normal afterwards. No compensation, no food reward spiral.
Okay, walking is good, but walking aimlessly around your kitchen hoping to lose weight is not a plan. Here's how to structure it properly. Step 1, post-meal walks. Research published in Diabetes Care found that a 10-minute walk taken immediately after eating produces significantly better blood sugar control than the same walk taken at a random point in the day. When you eat, insulin spikes to store that energy. A short walk right after eating redirects some of that energy toward movement instead of fat storage. So the habit is simple. 10 minutes after breakfast, 10 minutes after lunch, 10 minutes after dinner. That's 30 minutes of effective cardio already done, and you didn't have to touch a gym. Step 2, raise your daily baseline. Most people try to hit 10,000 steps with one long walk at the end of the day. That's the hard, boring version. Instead, build steps into the hours you're already awake. Park at the far end of the car park. Take the stairs when it's reasonable. Pace around the room when you're on a phone call instead of sitting down. These are small individually. Combined across a whole day, they can add up to 2,000 to 3,000 steps without a single dedicated workout session. Step 3, add incline.
If you want to accelerate results, walking on an incline dramatically increases the calorie and fat burn without pushing your heart rate into the cortisol zone. A 30-minute incline walk burns close to the same calories as a jog, but keeps your stress hormones low and your joints intact. 2 to 3 incline sessions a week on top of your daily steps will noticeably speed up the process.
Walking is a powerful fat loss tool. It is not a license to eat whatever you want. I've seen people hit 12,000 steps every day and wonder why nothing's changing. Because they've mentally filed walking under "I've earned this" and are eating 400 extra calories a day as a reward. The maths doesn't work. Here's how to think about it correctly. Your diet creates the calorie deficit. Walking amplifies it, preserves your metabolism, and specifically targets fat rather than glycogen. Your diet is the engine. Walking is the turbocharger. One without the other gets you partial results. Together, they're the most sustainable fat loss combination most people never try because it sounds too simple. A moderate deficit, around 300 to 500 calories below your maintenance level, combined with consistent daily walking, is genuinely all most people need. No suffering required.
Here's how to build this over 12 weeks without burning out on week 2. Weeks 1 to 4, find your baseline. Check your current average daily steps. Add 2,000 to that number. Focus on the 3 post-meal walks. Build the habit before building the volume. Weeks 5 to 8, aim for 8,000 steps minimum every day. Start using the small environment tricks. Stairs, parking, pacing on calls. No excuses for rain. Weeks 9 to 12, 10,000 to 12,000 steps daily. Add 2 incline sessions per week. At this point, the results will be visible, and your friends will start asking questions you'll enjoy answering. This works because it compounds quietly over time and never destroys your motivation. The people who sprint and suffer quit after 3 weeks. The people who walk consistently are still going 6 months later. And 6 months of consistent walking beats 3 weeks of intensity every time.
So there it is. Walking beats running for belly fat. Not because it's harder, because it's smarter. Post-meal walks to manage insulin, daily steps to build your baseline, incline sessions to accelerate, a moderate calorie deficit to make it all mean something. That's the whole system. No membership required, no special shoes, just consistent movement done correctly. Your challenge for this week, 3 10-minute walks after meals, every day for 7 days. That's it. Come back next week and tell me how your energy feels. If this was useful, subscribe. There's more on the channel covering training and fat loss without the noise. Now, go outside.